I think you'll find, sir, that there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men.
Peace be with you all. Welcome to the Rhythm and Reason podcast. I am your host, Dawayne Evans, with you, and this is the podcast called Rhythm and Reason. We are bringing you conversations that we think you'll find interesting, black conversations that aim to present black people in a positive light, which is why we call it Everyone Together Rhythm
Rhythm
and
and
Reason.
reason.
Uh, I don't want to speak too long, but I want to go forth in our program today. We have a good one for you. We have as our guest singer today, Mr. Joshua Benson. Everybody give a round of applause for him.
Woo!
Thank you.
But needless to say, before we get to Josh, we're going to go and hear Devin, who's going to present us with his field of vision. Devin, please come forth.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Welcome everybody who has been on here for quite a while, or if you're a first-time viewer, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube so you don't never miss anything every time we upload. And now that that's out the way, for today, what we have a field division is the topic of artist development. Now, this topic, let me explain for a little second before I start asking questions. Artist development, and what I'm specifically talking about is when artists from like the 60s or the 70s, when they try to fit in with new style of music from like the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s, you know, some of it works out for some people, some of it doesn't work out for some people. So I just wanted to ask the brothers here, how do y'all feel about it? And I'm gonna ask this question for utmost and forth to Josh.
I feel like, artist development is well needed for today's artists because a lot of today's artists lack artist development. They need more. I'm talking about like their stage presence is off, and they really don't know how to work the crowd anymore. So I think today's artists they need artist development.
Okay. RJ, how do you feel?
I'm gonna elaborate on what my boy JB said. You know what I'm saying? I agree with him. A lot of artists these days they don't know how to work the crowd. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are coming like they're starting to get back into their groove with like Tyler and Irish Star and like other upcoming young artists. But like it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like they lack the energy that they're supposed to have when they're performing live. You know what I'm saying? Even conducting themselves in interviews, they laugh. Which you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it.
Terrence?
I agree with pretty much everything. Now, when it comes to the interview, it's real needed for interviews because I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie. You need artist development so you can like not sound like what's a nice way to say it?
A robot.
That and also like like when your headphones get to like messing up and they get to stuttering like that. Like if you watch interview, a lot of people say like the same 5 words, like you know what I'm saying, and then they say after every sentence. Then it's just like you come off slow. I mean, you come off challenged. You come off challenged. So yeah, you need artist development so you can learn how to conduct yourself in interviews and come and get your point across without sounding like you're not smart.
Okay. And this is for my next question. How do y'all feel about artists back in the day? Like when artists who's known for like hits that they did in like the 60s and 70s. And when they try to adjust into sounds like new sounds of music, like New Jack Swing and stuff like that, when old school artists from those eras and they try to do songs from the 80s and the 90s and maybe some as the early 2000s. How do y'all feel about this? Like, let's talk, for example, Bobby Womack, Temptations, Drifters, Marvin Gaye. Like, how do y'all feel about that?
Can I take that?
Yeah, Terrance, you can go first.
I I don't think like certain people is just like you. It's just certain areas that you just can't do. Like, bro, the Temps doing New Jack Swing don't even sound right.
Right.
Marvin doing New Jack Swing could work, might, because Marvin could adapt. He had some hits in the 80s.
Yeah, of course.
Marvin could adapt. The Drifters, I don't like, bro. The Drifters probably couldn't even do disco. You feel me? The Drifters probably couldn't even do disco. It depends on how good you do it. It depends on how good you do it, and also depends on what type of artist you are at the same time. Because some people can't even fit the New Jack Swing image for real. Like, bro, like New Jack Swing was real loud. You feel me? It was loud colors. Everybody was dressing crazy. Some people can't do that. Like, bro, imagine the Temps wearing stuff that who would New Jack? Imagine the Temps wearing stuff like that Guy was wearing or Troop was wearing. That don't look right. That don't even look right or sound right. So I think it can work, but it's pretty rare in my opinion. Pretty rare.
Josh, how do you feel?
Pretty much based off of what Terrance has said, I can't see the Temptations doing New Jack Swing or the Drift. To me, the Drifters, I cannot see them doing New Jack Swing at all. But as far as like artists trying to adjust to the new sound, I mean,
You gotta think about this. This it worked out for some people, and some other people it didn't.
yeah, okay, yeah, it works out for some, but I don't know. I
RJ.
mean,
To elaborate on what JB said, it works. Yeah, it does work for some people, but like as an artist, you gotta know like what works for you and what don't work for you. And a lot of the artists, especially like 60s and 70s, I don't think they would have went with New Jack Swing. It did work for some people, but like the Temps, that wasn't going. Now just imagine old Otis doing like steps
Yeah,
like Bobby
he wasn't
Brown
that
was
old.
doing.
He wasn't that old at
That
that.
don't match.
He was like what 50 something. He wasn't that old at the time. But it
Probably
does
like what Inyo was doing.
like. Let me ask y'all the same question. Like, y'all think the OJs could like fit in New Jack Swing?
I think they tried and it didn't
Yeah,
really
I'm pretty
work
sure
out.
they tried.
Yeah, they tried and it didn't work out. That's why they had Levert.
I ain't gonna cap. Like, I low key. The only reason I think the OJs could work with New Jack Swing, low key, is because of Levert, and Gerald and Sean got pretty much the same voice. It's just like shit. I mean, I think it could have worked. I ain't listened to it though. It might be bad. I ain't listened to it, but baby.
I don't think it could have worked out.
Another what is an old group that y'all think could work in New Jack Swing though, or any other or even Neo Soul.
Well, the Dales kind of went for like an 80s appeal. They did a few albums in the 80s and stuff like that. I've only heard one because I don't have the other ones yet. So I'm saying maybe them. Because they did do they are one of the groups that it's rare when a group has a hit every decade. And the Dales, they fell on that department. They had hits every decade, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. They had a very good run. So I think maybe they could have pulled it off. Maybe they did
Same for
pull
the
it.
Osley Brothers. They had it in every.
Yeah, I think the Isley Brothers could have. I don't know about New Jack Swing, but maybe like Neo Soul. I could see them doing that.
Yeah, the Isley Brothers would have definitely had like a Neo Soul kind of route.
Yeah, I could see them being in that era.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Dwayne back yet?
Mm.
Dwayne is here. Dwayne is here.
Have you heard anything that we've been talking
I've
about?
heard everything you said, Jack.
Okay, so how do you feel about it?
Well, I feel that I don't know. Um, the Isley Brothers did, they did a couple R&B songs, of course in like the early 2000s, the late 90s. Um, I don't know, but I haven't really been listening to them in my catalog. Um, Currently I've been listening maybe to more like jazz, but I was listening to a group called can't think of the name. I think it was called uh Silk, not Silk.
You was listening
But
to Silk?
still,
Yeah, Silk.
You
Freak
listen
me,
to
Silk.
Silk?
Freak
Yeah,
me.
Silk, huh?
Girl, you for me?
Yep,
There's no way.
I
yep,
can go deep.
I'm so surprised
yep,
because
yep.
I have been trying to put Dwayne on the 90s for so long, but he just doesn't rock with them.
Yeah, I don't.
Dwayne is just the most. Dwayne is the most hater of the 90s I've ever seen, bro.
I'm not a hater of the '90s. I just prefer not to listen to the '90s. Unless it's
Man,
like
bro,
unless it's like Erica Badu, stuff like that. But I ain't listening to
she
no
is a
uh,
goddess, bro.
Jagged
Erica
Edge.
Badu,
I mean, even though I
great.
don't have nothing against Jagged Edge and 112, it's just not my cup of tea. It's
I
not.
I mean, I
understand
can
that.
see
I
that Jagged
listen
Edge.
to
A lot of their
60s and
songs sound
70s
exactly
music.
the same. No diss though, because them niggas will beat you up. No diss, Jagged Edge. No
No,
diss.
no diss, man.
So no,
Shoot, they grown men.
Yeah,
They
they
old
probably
men now.
like, man, look at these little niggas. These
Yeah,
little
like,
dudes.
man.
Also, just want to say, although they all sound the same, all those songs are bops. But I'm just saying. I ain't the first one to say that. So don't catch me outside, bro. Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. It's crazy.
Nah, don't do it to me, bro. They beat me up in their fur coats and stuff. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I'm gonna be so upset. Like y'all beating me up and y'all are well dressed. How dare you?
You well dressed hooligans out there.
Exactly.
Okay. This is my next question to you, and I want Josh to answer this one first. How do you feel that Otis Redding would have adjusted to the 80s or 90s if he had lived?
That is a tough question.
How's that?
I don't know how he would have felt.
I don't even know how you would have came into the 70s.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think he would have been straight in the 70s. In the 80s, he probably would have slowed down. And I don't think he would have released anything in the 90s for.
Nah, yeah, I agree with RJ. I don't think he would have done anything in the 80s or
Otis
90s.
probably would have like made a label or something and started signing artists. I don't think he would have. I think he would have made the transition. I don't think he would have still been doing songs like bro. Ain't nobody gonna break dance just sitting on the dock of the bay, bro. I don't think he would have did that in the 80s. I think he probably would have signed some artists.
Yeah.
Some New Jack Swing artists and put them out.
I mean, shoot, in the 90s, the Temps did do a Get Ready remix. That was terrible.
That was
That
terrible.
was terrible. That was horrible.
We're not going to talk about that, okay?
Yeah.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about, and from
You
the
don't want
sounds
to
of
know
it,
what
I'm
we're
glad.
talking
I mean,
about,
and
bro.
they
Don't even listen to the song. Don't
listen to the song.
It's
Don't.
that bad too. Yeah, don't
Not
even
worth
listen to
it.
the song, bro.
It's really not worth it.
It's not at all.
Out of everything they could have left on the shelf, it was that. They
That
could have
could have
left
been
that on the shelf.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Levert, happy birthday to my boy Sean, bro.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Happy heavenly
birthday to
birthday.
Sean.
Happy heavenly birthday to Sean Levert. Happy heavenly birthday to Benny King as well.
Ooh, win the night.
Oh, we could have did that on an announcement.
I got a funny story about that song. I had told my white teacher that I could sing for like months, right? So this particular day, voice just wasn't doing good, right? So this man started playing the piano and said, "Sing Stand By Me." And oh my God, it was the worst thing you would have ever heard, bro. I'm talking about it was terrible. It was awful. And everybody was laughing at me. It was a crush I had on. It was a girl I had a crush on there. She laughed
Oh,
dang. She laughed so hard.
Dang.
Oh, it hurt. It hurt. I can't even listen to that song no more, bro. It hurts.
You know what's crazy? That's my greatest fear. That's why I always got to be ready, man.
Like, don't put me on the spot, sir. And then he was the nicest teacher, bro. He was the nicest. I redeemed myself later, though. We had a talent show, and I showed him something. I redeemed myself later, but that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
All right.
You know me. The second I got embarrassed, I was like, "When is that talent show? Oh, 2 months. Bet. I got something for y'all now."
Now back to Devin.
All right, now the next question. Basically the same question, different artists. And I think Josh knows where I'm going with this. Now, how do you think Sam Cooke would have adjusted to that type of thing?
No.
Sam Cooke was not releasing music in the 80s.
I can't. Nope. I can't hear Sam Cooke. I cannot hear Sam Cooke releasing music in the 80s or 90s.
Nope. Maybe in the 70s. Maybe in the 70s, yeah, but 80s and 90s, that nigga was not going for it.
I don't know. Maybe not in the 70s.
Hit disco for real. I don't even
maybe
think
not in the 70s.
Yeah, I don't think he would have.
Maybe the early 70s when funk was real. I think he probably would have did good.
Yeah, when funk was real heavy and stuff like that.
Bro,
he would have rocked for that more.
Yo, but disco, dance music, New Jack.
He wasn't going for that. No, he wasn't going for that.
Now, I low key think Sam could have made something happen with Neo Soul though.
Neo Soul, yeah, he could.
Yeah, Sam definitely could have did a duet with Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
I could see him even doing a duet with Anthony Hamilton. That would be.
I don't see him doing no full albums. I see him doing like features.
Yeah, being like Snoop Dogg, $250K for one verse. No, I'm just playing. $250K for the bridge. For the bridge.
That's
and
crazy.
the bridge. Then you got to give him another $100K to go to be.
Could y'all imagine a song with Otis Redding, Anthony Hamilton, and Sam Cooke? Like three parts? Gee whiz.
Fire.
Talk about a song.
I could see it. I could definitely see it. But I would have definitely like to see anything with Sam and Otis. Definitely. Well, that would have been a great collab. You know,
Otis came after Sam died.
I know that. I know.
No, I'm asking for clarification.
No, they came out the same time.
Yeah,
they,
I wonder why they never did no like.
I think because I'm pretty sure he got like real soon after that. Soon after.
Well, Sam started in the 50s and Otis didn't start till like around 60, 61. But
I think Sam was just too big to just be doing songs real like that.
Otis Redding started.
Maybe when Sitting on Dr. Bay came out and he became, he was already gone by that time, but still.
Otis Redding started singing in 1958.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
Otis Redding started in bro. Because I think he was like a coal miner before he started singing or something like that.
He did not like that. He
looked like he was a coal miner. He was a big buff guy. He looked like he was lifting coals and stuff.
And the fact this man was only 26 when he passed.
He was only 26.
He was only 26.
I thought it was 27. Lord, I just don't got my soul facts together. I just don't get the facts straight. Dang, 26 is crazy.
Sam was only 26. I mean, Otis was only 26.
Wow.
Maybe it's because I'm so young, but I swear I always thought bro was older than that.
He looked older than that. That's why.
Yeah,
he did look older.
That's why people couldn't believe that his voice sounded like that only in his 20s.
Yeah.
Bad. That's my
so like,
stuff like that.
No. Bad. Oh man.
Yo. I've never heard that song in its entirety, but I saw Unsung and I saw the way he was singing it, and I was just like, bro, you're gonna fall off that stage if you keep swinging back and forth like that.
Hey, that is all he did. That's all he did was swing back and forth.
He was swaying. I'm telling you, bro, like the four tops with they little thing, boy, they ain't got nothing on Otis, boy. He would have outdid them on they dance. Flung himself.
We always getting robbed of collabs because I'm pretty sure them two would have did something together.
Bad.
Just like how Marvin Gaye and Barry White were supposed to do something together, but Marvin Gaye died before it could happen.
That's tragic. That's a tragedy.
And it was really sad because Barry actually he actually looked up to Marvin. You know, that was one of his favorite artists growing up.
Bad.
Yeah,
And he
that's
was this
tragic.
close. He was this close. 60s Marvin Gaye and 60s Nat King Cole on a song or album. That would have been peak. That would have been a worth listen.
Yeah, man.
What y'all think?
Well,
I would have listened to it for sure.
I probably
Terrence, what
would.
you
think
think?
you
I
said
probably
60. Wait a minute, rephrase what you said one more time.
He said 60s Marvin Gaye and 60s Nat King Cole.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, on
King.
the phone together. That's what he said. I don't know if it would have worked because Marvin was trying
Nah,
to remove
that
Marvin
wouldn't. That
and Nat
wouldn't. So
King
you need two different voices. You can't get the same style of voice. I would say I would want to do like I would say like if Marvin Gaye and maybe like
I would say 70s Marvin with 60s Nat.
I would want to hear
That's what
Marvin
he
Gaye.
categorized.
I would want to hear Marvin Gaye Smokey Robinson album. Like those two voices are so different. I feel like that would work. Like
Yeah,
Marvin Smokey, that would work.
At least
I
we
see
got
that
Rick
happening.
James and Smokey.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because
Yeah, that song
Ebony
is
Eyes
peak.
is peak.
That song is peak.
Yep.
Silk did a cover of that song. Silk did a cover of a lot of songs. That's the first time I heard Ebony Eyes was from Silk. No diss.
I got your mind on Silk now. Ain't that
Man,
something?
I'm gonna listen to some Silk after this.
Nah, I'm just so surprised, bro. Because you know how long I've been trying, and bro has just never done it. He's just been like, no, I just don't want to do it. Well, I shouldn't say I've been trying because he literally told me no once, and I never asked again. So I guess trying is a bit of the wrong word.
He tried. He
Hey,
tried.
Devin. God knows I've been trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
tried.
Dwayne did listen to something in the 90s, so he got himself together with that one.
Yes, he did.
Now he knows just
Oh
who he
yes,
is.
he did. Because you ain't that big on '90s groups either, boy.
Yeah, Devin, you gotta come on
But
now.
it's just so
Calling
90s.
the
It's
kettle
just so
black.
90s group. I just don't listen. I just can't listen to for real. I don't know. Like H Town, I tried to listen to H Town the other day.
There's
Like,
no way.
I like knocking the boots off, obviously, but like I
There's
just
no
can't
way.
get into anything else.
Oh my god.
I love that song.
Emotions?
I know you love it, Josh. I can see you singing that, baby.
I shouldn't have been singing "Knocking the Boots" at like 13,
Oh,
but
I
you
can
know,
see you
RJ,
singing
you
that.
don't like emotions?
It's cool.
emotions make you what?
You know what? Never mind. You know what? We ain't even gonna do this. Opinions, everyone has them.
Right.
I'm gonna
I
respect
think
your
I
opinion,
really think
even
it's
though I
their image.
completely disagree with it. But I'll
I
respect your
really
opinion.
just
disagree
think
too.
it's their image though that I don't like. But like that just might be me.
Hold on. What song you don't like?
I say it might just be their image that I don't like, but that's just me though.
What about their image you don't like?
Because a lot of the groups I like I see myself in. I don't see myself singing the H Town song, bro. Like other than knocking the boots, bro, I don't see myself.
I don't
Like
know how
realistically,
you don't. You
I don't
don't
know,
see
man.
yourself singing
I don't
"Knocking the
know, man.
Boots,"
Yeah, I don't
but
know,
you can
man.
see
They just
yourself
look
singing
they look
"Freaking
too
You."
light skinned for me. I don't know, man. That's just me.
What?
They're
That's
too
just me.
light skinned for
I
Too
don't
you.
light
know. They just
skinned?
look too light skinned for me. I don't know. That's just me. That's just
What do
me.
you
I
mean
don't
too
know.
light skinned?
I don't
He
know
said
what I
they
mean,
look
but
too light
they
skinned.
look too light skinned. That's just me though. That's all I'm saying.
That ain't got nothing to do with the color.
It's nothing against them. Like they have good music. I just can't like. It's like Boys to Men. Like you know what I'm saying. Boys to Men got good music. You know I just can't get into them.
And that there will always shock me. But we gonna move on. Please, someone move on. Please.
Yeah, we're gonna move on and we're
I
gonna
just think Jodeci better. I'm sorry.
No one's disagreeing
yeah.
that Jodeci is better. No, Jodeci has better music, but better singers. You know what? Keep going. Keep going.
We're gonna
Debatable. That's
we're gonna move
debatable.
on now.
I don't think it's debatable. I think
In
because
my
like
eyes, it's debatable.
Boyz II Men legit went to school for music.
All right, we're gonna move on now, and we're gonna
Them boys is in
introduce
the charts.
our special guest.
It was in the charts.
We're gonna introduce
Which
our special guest.
they was in church too.
Hey, hold up, Terrance. Go ahead, Devin. What
We're going to introduce our special guest now. Everybody, welcome in Real Tribe Ashanti, aka Akeem. Welcome him in.
Heard applause
What's happening?
somewhere.
Good day, brother. Brother Santi.
Hi. So what are you guys talking about? I was just
Okay, there you are. Yeah.
We were kind of talking about certain artists on how like they tried to adjust to music in the 80s and 90s. But the recent question that was asked to the brothers was how do they think Otis Redding and Sam Cooke could have adjusted to 70, well, kind of 70s, 80s, and 90s music?
that would be a hard one because it's hard for a lot of artists to adjust. I don't get how the Clark sisters were able to span through all the, well, mostly now it's because Kiera Sheard is singing, but some of them I don't know if they could have got hip to the newer generation because it's the sound changes as well.
Yeah, some of them people aren't used to them sound changes. They used to the stuff that they used to do.
They used to slow, and you don't want to slow dance every time.
Yo, someone who really couldn't be in the New Jack Swing era is the Manhattans.
True.
I just thought about them. The Manhattans could not be New Jack Swing at all.
I agree with that.
I don't necessarily agree because their lead singer, he could sing. I can't remember his name for life.
It ain't got nothing to do with singing. It's just the style. The Manhattans had albums full of slow songs and no new up tempos at all.
I mean, in the 80s, they tried some up tempo tunes.
They got like what, two? The first one that comes to mind. And
Shining Star is up tempo song. Honey, you.
The only song that comes to mind is Crazy.
Slow song.
Shining Star is a
Shining Star is not
that's not up tempo
song.
That is not up tempo.
You thinking of Shining Star by Earth, Wind and Fire? That's not them.
No, yeah.
They had that one song in the 80s. They had that one song in the 80s.
Crazy.
You really got me going crazy.
About your loving girl is crazy.
Please stay I think that was it because I don't know. I don't remember anything.
Even in they unsung, they said we don't like up tempo. We don't do that.
See, it just wasn't meant to be.
Some people is just that way. Me personally, though, Smitty is the better lead singer for the Manhattans, but Gerald Austin is fire though. No, don't get me wrong, but I prefer Smitty.
Hey, same here. I definitely prefer Smitty.
Either one would do for me, to be honest. They both pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I think that wraps it up for this segment and the questions. So thank you to the brothers to answer, Terrance, Josh, RJ, Wayne, King.
Is RJ here?
He just left like a few minutes.
RJ is here.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, my phone was bugging out. My apologies, everybody, for the abrupt.
No, you good. You good,
Apple,
brother?
Apple, fix your devices, please.
Thank you, Devin. We're gonna move on to the announcements.
Sorry, what?
The announcements.
The announcements.
Oh.
One announcement. My first single that was supposed to come out on today. Yeah, that got pushed back. So now it's coming out on Wednesday. So
bro got more pushbacks than ETA at this point.
But y'all should definitely tune into it for real. And I promise that after this, I have a lot more great music coming out. So y'all just stay tuned and look on my Instagram and the recent rendition. I mean the Rhythm and Reason Instagram for more updates. That's it.
Hey, that ballad he got hiding is gonna be fired.
Well, I'll tell you, bro. That's gonna be so crazy.
Right now, though. He hiding that mother right now, but it'll be.
Well, I'm gatekeeping that so bad.
Yeah, he gatekeeping real bad, bro. I'm really upset. I ain't even heard the song yet.
It's a couple of them.
Our next announcement is the anniversary, well, the first anniversary of New Edition's second album, New Edition. And now
Also,
I'd like to
also,
ask, I'm start with Terrance. What's your favorite song from the second New Edition album?
it'll either be Leaving You Again or Classic. I know Classic, Mr. Telephone Man.
RJ.
Leaving You Again, Telephone Man, Cooling Our Life, My Secret, and you know what I'm saying. You know, through Contrary Police, Cooling Out was a good song.
Yeah,
Here he go.
sure it is. Sure it is.
Buddy.
You know, it's a good song. You know
Each
what I'm
his
saying?
own, though.
I'm not saying it's the
Each his
best
own.
song on the album. You know what I'm saying? It's still a good song. It's still a good listen. You know what I'm saying?
And also, contrary to popular belief, I don't like that song because that song is overplayed, not because it's bad.
It may be, yes, it is overplayed. Yes, it is overplayed. Yes.
I don't like it is that when I tried to listen to it, it was like 5 minutes. That was already a red flag. And 2, I just wasn't rocking with it.
Oh,
Thank
you
you.
gotta watch the music video version. That's what I did.
All
that
they
was my
doing is
introduction
playing
to the song.
basketball.
Yeah, that was my introduction to the song. Yeah, I was in middle school. I was, you know what I'm saying, playing basketball and just played. I was like, oh, this song's
All
all
right.
And then Ralph looks 45.
Josh,
And he opened his mouth and it was like a 12-year-old. That didn't even look right.
Josh, what's your favorite?
My favorites, Mr. Telephone Man.
Yes, sir.
My Secret.
Uh-huh.
I did like Hide and Seek. And
Yeah, it's okay.
Lost in Love.
Am I the only one who can't hear him?
Yes,
I
you
heard
are.
him.
Yes, you are.
Wow. Okay. I'm just making sure.
Let's see. And my last one, I did like Baby Love.
I
Okay.
forgot about Baby Love. Oh,
Well,
y'all remember Marianne?
For me, I'm gonna give it to, of course, Lost in Love, My Secret, Telephone Man.
I swear to God, I can't hear Josh, bro.
I'm leaving you soon. I'll be leaving you again. I think that's how you say it. Akeem,
Can I say something real fast?
Akeem, do you listen to New Edition?
Only because of my mom.
Only because of my
Only
mom.
because of my mom.
Relatable.
He
Okay.
only listens to New Edition because of his bandmates.
Can I say something real fast?
Go ahead.
All right. It's also the anniversary of the Force MD's first album, Love Letters. I just want to say that. Just want to say that. That's not my favorite album, so I ain't even gonna ask that question. It's you only have 4 options. You only got 4 options. The rest of it just throw it away. Just throw it away.
Hey, Old Lang Syne, I did not like.
Let Me Love You, Forgive Me, Girl, and Itching for a Scratch. I'm the only ones. After
That's
that,
it.
throw it all away.
Throw
it all away.
Just throw it all away. It's crazy.
I hate their version of Old Lang Syne.
I like that song. I like their version of All As I like Be Mine Girl, but the rest, no, not Be Mine Girl. I like I Just Want to Love You, and the rest of it, you can just the last 3 songs, you can just skip all of that. Skip all that.
Yeah.
Well,
Tears,
letters.
Repeat, all the others, forget. Peak.
For Love Letters, of course, Forgive Me, Girl, and Tears are like the best 2 there. And Itching for a Scratch is pretty underrated.
Yo, the video alone for Itching for a Scratch is some crazy stuff. I wish I could flip. I wish I could flip over RJ and land on my feet and not my face, but I probably will land on my face.
Hey!
But I wish I could do that. I can't though. But Tears, peak. Tears.
I'm so happy we're not doing that song for that one reason.
The next.
I'm glad you said that because now it's in there.
No, because you all trying to do some crazy stuff,
Bruh.
Some elaborate stuff.
Bruh, because you gotta stand out some type of way. Everybody else is gonna be sitting there singing and maybe doing some dancing. Now how it's gonna look if we just
nobody really dances for it, bro. Everybody just doing TikTok dances. I ain't really dancing.
And our next announcement is another album anniversary. It's the album anniversary for Stevie's best-selling album, Songs in the Key of Life.
Oh my God, one
September
of the best
28th is
albums
just a
out there.
peak
One of his best
day.
albums.
One of the
September
best
28th is a
albums
peak
out
day.
there. Period. That album is so peak.
Well, RJ, since you like that album a lot, we're gonna start with you. What's your favorite song from that album?
Um, I've been listening to this song like since I was in like friggin' elementary school, bro. Sir Duke, nigga, I'll always bump that song. I will forever bump Sir Duke. That is my all-time favorite Stevie song. I don't care.
Okay. Dwayne, what's your favorite?
My favorite Stevie song.
No, favorite song from Songs in the Key of Life.
Um, go back. Another question, please. I don't have a favorite song from that album. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, Jack.
Don't worry, Dwayne. We're gonna put you on the peak soon, bro.
Yeah, put me on. Put me on.
We gonna put you on, bro. Ain't trick.
Okay, so I guess Dwayne, we can just go back. We can circle back to the first question. What's your favorite Stevie song?
Maybe
And watch
it'll
it be a
probably
song
have to
from the
be.
album.
What's the name of that one song? I'll be loving you always. Yeah, that's good.
And that's
As
And
That's on the
yeah,
album. That's on the album. What I
like,
just say? I
I'm
know these things. I'm a mind reader, bro.
so. Anyways, Josh, what's your favorite?
my number one favorite off that album is "Knocks Me Off My Feet." I
Okay,
like I
okay.
like that one,
My
and
nail version. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
oh, don't you start!
Shoot me. Don't shoot me. I'm playing. I'm playing.
Don't you start!
I'm
I like
joking.
I like that one. I like "I Wish." Definitely Sir Duke.
I'm sorry.
Love's in Need of Love Today,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and I also like "Isn't She Lovely."
Okay.
Isn't she lovely? I'm not really sorry for that one.
Yeah.
Keem, what's your favorite?
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. I have most of his albums, but it's hard to pick in between one that I like because there are so many hits.
Stevie has a lot of hits. A lot.
But for me, if I had to pick number one, of course, number one favorite as, but other songs that I like, of course, Sir Duke, I Wish, Pastime Paradise, Another Star, and I've been bumping Love's in Need of Love Today a lot recently, so that was also on the list. And I also like Village Ghetto Land. Yeah.
I was listening to that song the other day. That is a good song.
Is there any more announcements? Anybody?
I just want to say,
Is Diddy. That's the only thing to talk about.
well, I want to say before we go on, everybody pray for those who are in that hurricane and in natural disasters around the world, and let's just have a moment of silence to everybody who was lost to some kind of uh, unfortunate event.
Mhm.
Thank you. Um, I want to go forth and just say that today our poem is
Ooh.
by
Oh, this is professional.
Langston Hughes. Yeah, let me read this poem. It's by Langston Hughes.
That's
It
the GOAT.
says, It's called "The Negro Speaks of Rivers." It says, "I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo and it loved me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers." That is the song. I mean, shucks, the poem. And the leader of the day is our our beloved Malcolm X, who was born 1925 to 1965. And he is one of my favorite leaders. And that's that. Devin, would you like to go on with the song of the day?
Of course, of course. The song of today, ladies and gentlemen, is Ghetto Life
Oh my
by
God, the
I'm
professionalism.
not gonna lie, the professionalism is crazy.
Professionalism.
King,
Okay.
the king of
On
P-Funk, the king of P-Funk himself, Mr. Rick James.
Oh my
Funk,
goodness.
funk.
Now that's one of my favorite songs by Rick.
Got punk, funk.
when the funk hits the fan,
Everybody,
people dance.
now we're going to get to our song selection by our guest singer, Mr. Josh Benson. Josh, got the
Josh
floor.
Transvant.
Josh Transvent.
What?
I'm not gonna lie, brother. I'm not gonna lie, brother. I'm
Bruh,
not gonna lie, brother.
you ain't even singing that. You ain't even singing one of his songs. You should have said Josh Thompson or something. You ain't even singing one of his.
Actually,
Go ahead, Josh.
I am.
I'm not gonna lie. You could have taken your own stage name, bro.
Josh.
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
Why you gotta be like this, man?
Because I'm Josh Transvant.
You know what? Okay, sing the song.
Josh, I ain't even argue with you today. Go ahead.
Sing the song.
And today's song is Sensitivity.
What?
Yes. Yes. Here we go. Don't even waste your tears on an insensitive man. It's better things for you. I know what you really need is someone who cares. Someone who's going to be there for you. Someone like me, baby. Someone with sensitivity. Ooh. You understand? Come on, y'all. Can you feel it? Yeah. No. Girl, I know it's been hard since he went away and left you so sad. You cry every day. Let me kiss your tears, erase all your doubt. 'Cause for you I'm here. You won't be without love. Listen, baby. Don't need a man that'll give you money. Come on, let me show you just what you need, honey. You don't need a man that'll treat you funny. Well, you need a man with sensitivity. A man like me. Someone who can love you. Someone who will need you. Someone who will treat you right. Like me, girl. Someone you can hold at night. Someone stable in your life. Oh, baby, you need a man with sensitivity. A man, baby, honey, baby, another man. Oh, you know, honey, like I do, baby. Hang in there, hang on in there, baby. Well, you need a man with sensitivity. A man like me. Check it out. You see, you need someone who's there like a gentleman. If anybody can fit the description, baby, I can. Someone who cares and dares to give himself completely. You got it in me. You need a man with sensitivity. You need a man, not any man, warm and sensitive. That's what I can give. You need a man, not any man, warm and sensitive. That's what I can give. You need a man. I'm a gentleman. Man, yeah, baby. A man like, don't need a man that'll give you money. Don't need a man. Come on, let me show you just what you need. I got what you need, baby. Don't need a man. I'm a gentleman. Hard, you need a man with sensitivity. A man like save a little love for me. Save it, baby. Baby, I got what you need. I got it. Save a little love for me, yeah. With hold on, baby. A man like hold on, my darling. I don't let me down. Hold on, my darling, man, with sensitivity. A man like that don't need a man. Sugar, no, treat you funny. Sugar, no, give you money. A gentleman. Sugar, no, 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 no. Thank you.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Joshua Benson Hall?
President. President.
President thing.
Have you just been sitting with this suit on this whole time?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Are you not hot? I was about to say, are you not hot?
I got my fan on.
Fire. Yeah.
I got my fan on. It's on.
My boy did his thing.
Yeah, he did that for sure. Standing ovation. One more
time for Josh. One more time. Give him a hand.
One more.
Thank you.
So I'd like to just first say, Josh, that was just an excellent
performance
rendition of sensitivity. Indeed.
Rendition. I see what you did there.
We're moving on to my observation. I'm not going to sit and conversate long because I know we got some more. We got another selection to go, and then we got some different things to do. I just want to talk more and open a conversation today about where does everyone see themselves in the next couple of years, and do they think going forward in America, it'd be easy for us, our generation, as being senior citizens, being older people? Do you think will we have the same opportunities, or will we have better opportunities, or will things be worse in the future? So I want to open the floor up to everyone. After I start by saying myself personally, how everything is going in the country. I don't think I don't think that the world is going to be better off in the future. And so I'm hoping for today that people will do right, but I don't think people are really considering because they don't care. When they die, that they're gonna be they're gonna be. It don't matter because they can do whatever they want to the environment, and then the planet can warm up and everything, and because they'll be dead, they don't care. I think that that's unfair to people like us because we're young, yet to get older, and we'll have to sit with the irreversible damages to the planet because of such things. You know what I mean? Even that, even not that. Will we have to work until we're 90, just to get some good retirement? All of those things, and so I want to know what y'all think. What do y'all think about that? How do y'all plan if you do work till you're 90? How do you plan to avoid that? Do you think the planet is going to warm up before your time is up?
I'm gonna start first.
Go ahead.
Well, to answer your first question, I see myself in like a couple of years. I see myself on the road in a couple of years. You know, saying rendition will be out. So see myself working with them boys, putting out good music and working hard. And then year, like maybe like a couple of years later, go back on my solo project. And you know what I'm saying. But now working up to then, I see myself touring. You know what I'm saying, doing a little tour, crazy. I see my album taking off and stuff like that and all that. And working till I'm 90. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. Uh,
That was
but I don't.
hypothetical, by the way. It's hypothetical. Just working till you're in old age, not being able to retire. You know.
I mean, how I see it, if you play your cards right, you can retire really whenever you want, especially in this day and age. You just gotta know how to play your cards. And a lot of that comes with, you know what I'm saying, maturing, growing, research, all that. So that's how I see it. And I feel like our generation, I feel like it's slowly, yes, but I feel like like we're gonna like grow into ourselves. That's I think that's what the people aren't really growing into themselves yet. I think I don't know. That's my opinion though. But yeah, anybody else want to take the question from there?
I'll take it. It's really hard to say.
So we'll start with the first question, like I did.
What was the first question again?
Where do you see yourself in 10 years or so?
Yeah, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years? Well, in 10 years, I hope to be with recent rendition. We me and the fellas, we on top of the world, you know. I plan to live in a big, beautiful house with my baby and future babies. And of course, you know, still to be doing the Rhythm and Reason podcast with all of y'all. And I also have dreams to be on the radio. So I hope to see myself. Matter of fact, ain't no I hope, I am going to see myself.
We gonna hear ourselves on the radio.
Yeah,
too.
we gonna hear ourselves on the radio. And I'm gonna be announcing us on the radio, promoting our tours and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I see myself in 10 years.
All right. Devin,
Come back to me.
Terrance.
Skip me all together. No, I'm just playing. In 10 years, well, hopefully I'll have a lot of money in stocks. Matter of fact, when rendition get famous, I will put money into I'll buy a portion of McDonald's and Walmart. So I'll have stocks and always have some money. Well, not always, you know, stock market can be kind of pushy, but the whole thing with working, I ain't gonna lie. I was taught work hard when you're young so you can chill out when you're old. I don't know if I genuinely believe that now. I mean, yeah, still work hard, but it's a lot of resources out here. I feel like it's all about being smart. All you gotta do is just start saving, like get some life insurance or something. All you gotta do is just start saving, make plans for the future. And I'm a real future oriented guy. I stress about the future. I stress about the future. I'm a real future.
Oh, you tell me. Chris should acquire.
What is that?
Chris should acquire.
Exactly. That's where I see myself in 10 years. Where I mean, I'll probably have like what, let's say 7 plaques, 7 platinums, you know. And
I was like, Gus rendition gonna be off the chain, boy.
Exactly, probably like 14 rings, 3 cars. Nah.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. After we get through with some album, we can do a solo album.
Oh, here he goes with that. But in all actuality, I think it's about being smart because, like, in all actuality, a big house, probably not. A modest house. 3 cars, maybe 1. Maybe 1. Yeah, if you got it, don't be stupid. But that's everything in life, bro. Just don't be dumb.
True.
We young, so that's kind of hard. But try your best to not be dumb.
Try to use logic and think rationally. You know what I'm saying? That might shock a lot of people, but you got to.
I know it's hard sometimes, but I'm a young cat too. Sometimes, you want to crash out? Oh, I'm gonna show you how to crash out. Like sometimes it gets like that. But
I mean, yeah, but now
I
I've limit myself. If
rare.
I feel like you have a firearm on you, I'm calling 911. You're going to jail.
That part, because I ain't in the
You're going
streets.
to prison.
I ain't in the streets. You pull a gun on me, you going to jail. 911. Hello.
I'll let them.
Yeah. Him over there. That person over there. Yeah, it's him.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we ain't in the street. I mean, I'll take this ring off and fight you, but
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll square up with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the street. You trying to shoot me, you going to jail. Going to prison.
Yeah, but I'm talking about whole energy change. Oh, for real? Sir, can we just pray about this? Can we pray about this? Sir, we got all off topic. Go ahead, Dwayne. We got all off topic. Go ahead.
Yes. So that is it. But no, I hear what y'all saying. But I don't know. I think it's a little bit more like going into the store. I went into the store today, and I used to eat like those little Debbie cakes, and I love little Debbie cakes. He knows me knows I love little Debbie cakes. I'm not gonna lie, they some pretty good cakes. They really are.
God.
But when I was younger, not that long ago, I'm not that old.
Right.
I'm sure many of you, we're all the same age. I remember when you can go into the store.
I don't know about all of us.
Yeah, we're about the same age. We're about the same age. All of us.
Don't start because you're the second oldest here right now. Don't start because you're the second oldest here right now.
I'm the second oldest.
No, RJ is the second oldest. He throwing shots at Josh. Really?
I can say that because like Terrance, you right behind me. Devin's like the youngest, and Dwayne is right behind you. Josh is 26. Josh is like 25.
No. Dwayne, how old are you, bro? Because I'm pretty sure Dwayne is older.
Josh about 25, boy.
Dwayne, how old are you?
No, I'm 20 now.
When's your birthday?
January 18th.
So exactly. Right behind you.
Oh, that does make me old.
My point was let me get to my point. When I was younger, you can go and get the little Debbie cakes and they're 50 cents.
Oh, I remember that.
And it was 50 cents a cake. 50 cents a cake. So you come out there like $6. You got $1. You come out there with $4.
You came out there with like 2 of the mugs.
4.
Yeah,
man.
You had $4 or $2. You come out there with 4 cakes.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a point in time you go into a store, a little corner store.
I'm thinking 25 cents.
When your moms gave you $20 to go to the movies, boy, we had an adventure when the movie was.
An adventure, boy. You could play the arcade. You could get the snacks you want.
I'm talking about going to the store and come out with like $30 worth of food. I ain't gonna lie, $10 of that we stole, but kid stuff.
You just snitched on yourself on the internet.
Somebody
I went into the store, and the guy was like, "Oh, $1.25." I said, "I'm not paying no $1.25 for this." And the most of the time, they buy it cheap. Like they only costing like 10 cents to make, and they charge $1.25. It's just unbelievable. But then I read.
Did anyone? What was that?
What was that?
Nigga?
What was that?
Let's say that, bro.
So like I'm not tripping. Okay, bet. Because
let it be known, player.
Please let it be known because Exorcist? What's going on?
Boy, pray for you right now, boy. Let it be known. Come on.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, I got my
preacher. You go for the pray. You go for
preacher in our presence. Boy,
I got my holy water, bro. I'm not gonna play with
I got a Bible for you. I got a Bible with your name on it. Come on.
I'm not gonna play with the spirit. It was him. It was him. It was him. It was him.
Why you make that noise?
I don't know.
Boy, don't make that noise no more, boy.
Boy, you about scared me half to death. I ain't know what
What?
was
You scared me. I'm not gonna lie. You scared me
I thought
too.
I was tripping. I wasn't gonna say nothing. And then Terrance was like, y'all heard that? I was like, okay, see, I ain't tripping.
I was like, what the hell? What is that?
Oh, okay, get back.
But
Go ahead.
I was reading, and so the point I'm trying to make is now I know now this is what I'm trying to say about working, because then I was reading that it said the median house of 1960 would cost $104,619. That was in 1960.
Mm.
And it doubled to 240,000. That's 129%, according to this. I said, if you had to pay like maybe 10,000 for a house in 1960, you got to pay 100,000 now. That's a whole lot of working.
Well, you gotta think about it. In 1960, minimum wage was what, $2.14 an hour.
That's
But
that.
even
Lower than that.
still,
Nah, cause let's be for real. Minimum wage was $6 not that long ago, like 2016.
That's also a fact.
$6. It wasn't no $6. It was $7.
Yes, it was. It was
It was
six.
$8. Well, I was getting paid $8.
Well, I'm in Arkansas, so excuse me. So
Oh, y'all $6 in Arkansas.
hold on, I'm gonna look it up. What was minimum wage?
Yeah, I was getting paid $8.10.
Minimum wage been
$8.25. I ain't
$7.25.
gonna lie. I didn't start
Well, that's
working
the
until
federal
the
minimum
was
wage.
$11.
$7.25 is a federal
is it
When
minimum.
I started working, minimum wage was like what, $12. I was getting paid 14. I wasn't tripping.
I think they might have raised it a bit, but I know it was a set of seven. No, I don't think they raised it. It's $7.25.
Ours is 10
Minimum
cents.
wage now is $11.
Mm.
Yeah, minimum
Back
wage
to you,
was
Dwayne.
like $7, $8, $6, $7.
Who
back
called
in
my name?
16.
I thought I heard somebody call my name.
You did.
Okay.
I don't know who though, but go ahead.
Oh, well, I just that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Just open the conversation up to just talk about different things regarding that, regarding how things have changed, and at least where we're gonna go, and what people are thinking about. Because personally, um, I don't think about the future too much. I live life day by day because I don't
Oh, I
worry.
want to say that.
Yeah, I don't have to, because you won't get nowhere.
I want to talk about the future of the music industry, because
I just don't see how y'all don't think about the future. Like
that's
that
facts
stuff is
too.
always on my mind.
But I want to talk about like the future of
No,
the
it's
music
not that I
industry,
don't
because
think about the future as a like I'm not conscious. I'm saying that I'm not conscious like every day. Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
he lives in the moment is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, you got to live in the moment. You got to live in the moment. But you got to be disciplined and make that you and understand the fact that you can't control tomorrow but you can control today you.
That's a fact.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you can make all the plans in the world, but like
At the end of the day,
it's all up to the big man upstairs. But I like making plans because, like, you know what? Yeah, I can make this whole plan, and the guy might knock it over and turn me into a whole different direction. But I just like that I have a plan. I just like that I have a
Well,
plan.
he put the ball in your court. When you were born into this world, he put the ball in your court. So it's up to you to do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. My people always told me, like, yeah, God there for you, but like, bro, he ain't gonna do everything. He ain't finna do everything.
Oh,
So,
but
I got faith.
I want to talk about the music of the music industry, because, like, you know what I'm saying, we got like big legends and stuff, you know what I'm saying, going down and going to jail.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk about the music industry right now.
Feel that.
I know what you talk about, and his name is.
I'm just saying. This is what I'm gonna say.
I know what his name is.
No. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. With all this going down, I feel like I feel like something big is gonna come around and rise from that, like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because like we got a lot of young artists that are coming out like around me, around our age, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of young artists coming out, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of them have the potential to be really big. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rendition and myself included. But you know what I'm saying?
Well, even though the music industry,
Wow.
you see that every couple of years, somebody getting exposed and it happens
No,
like clockwork. It ain't nothing new.
2024 is
Ain't
the year
nothing
of
new.
truth.
So, no, you got to put your mind on things that are eternal, things that are last. This thing is something that is going to happen. It's going to keep happening even when you're gone, because people find themselves being bored of just living, so they got to keep themselves up with something. And this time it's the so and so guy whose name starts with D. Next time it's going to be another guy. So,
Whose name starts with
so it ain't nothing to do.
Playing a very risky game there, dude.
oh please.
Real risky
Half of y'all
game,
didn't even hear
boy.
the letter I just said. Half of y'all didn't even hear the letter I just said.
We're gonna but that's pretty much it. We're gonna everybody we're wishing our brother Rob the best in his absence
Yes,
uh
sir. Brother Rob couldn't be here
today.
tonight.
uh we're wishing him the best. We're hoping that everything is going well with him. He is absent again. He is on leave. He's on a business trip in Hawaii. He's met with some couple of executives, and they offered him a deal on building a casino
Can
in
you
Reno.
just
So he
like
will be.
stop lying?
So yeah.
Tomorrow's Sunday. That's not very godlike.
Yeah. Somebody said something. I heard a little buzz in my ear, but it's gone.
Did you
Uh,
just mute my mic?
I heard a little
Nah,
buzz in my ear,
Hey,
that's
but it's
you
gone.
can't
crazy.
be doing that.
Oh! It looked like he fell.
Nah,
No, I'm just playing. I'm
All
just
right.
playing.
When we get off of this,
that's
when we get off of
crazy.
this, Dwayne, I can't.
That is crazy.
No, I'm just kidding with you.
Oh man.
I'm just
Just
kidding with
Dwayne, just know that after this is over, he got some words for you.
Boy,
Yeah,
he got some real words for
yeah.
you, my boy. Be ready.
you. I know he got some words.
Boy, when
I,
he
I,
break
I'm
them
not.
things
I'm
up
not
here,
going to
he's
keep
gonna
the
be real
facade up.
professional about it.
I'm not going to keep the facade up. Rob is gone. He's gone. He'll be back though next week. We're gonna give the song selection. We're gonna allow Mr. RJ Kid to come up with his song selection, and we'll go from there.
And that's where tonight we're gonna have a little twist because myself will not be singing.
Not the middle finger.
Myself will not be singing. Our little brother, Mr. Devin Sims, will be taking the reins tonight. Go ahead, Dev. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Flow is
Thank
yours.
you, thank you. Now, before I get in, it has been an obstacle of songs for me to choose which ones to sing because I've had the choice between like 4 or 5 options, but I'm gonna just go with this one that shows off vocal range. So this one is by Paul Williams of the Temptations.
Huh?
You're the sun that shines when clouds are in the way. You're the light of love to brighten each and every day. You care when no one cares at all. And you are there when I need you. All I have to do is call. And I need you more now than ever. I need you more as the days go by. I need you more now than ever. Without your love, I couldn't live. I wouldn't even try. You're the birds that sing. You bring love song to me. You're the sweetest rose that will ever be. You make the world seem right when everything is wrong. And when I'm weak, only you can make me strong. That's why I need you more now than ever. I need you more as the days go by. And I need you more now than ever. Without your love, I couldn't live. I wouldn't even try. The softly whispered nicknames that only you would know, I'd never hear again if you should ever go. That's why I need you more now than ever. I need you more as the days go by. And I need you more now than ever. Without your love, couldn't live, I wouldn't even try. Oh, I need your love now. More than I ever did before. More than I ever did before. More than I ever did before. Thank you.
Everybody, give a round of applause for Mr. Devin, aka
Yay.
Mr. Too
Hallelujah.
Good.
Thank you.
And with that, I'd like to just give a round of applause to everybody who's been participating and contributed for this episode. Everybody, give a round of applause for yourselves. We are getting ready to come to the close for the day. I want to thank everyone for joining us on this episode of Rhythm and Reason. We hope you enjoyed the conversations as well as the song selections by our friend, Mr. Josh Tresvant.
There it is.
We gonna
Our
talk about that later.
brother Devin Sims, and one more time for our guest, Mr. Ashanti. We are glad to have him here.
Definitely
And
be.
before we sign off, we'd like to thank you, our subscribers and our listeners who are faithful to listen to us every Saturday. Tell your friends about us. Please like, so please share, please subscribe. And most importantly, keep the rhythm in your life and the reason in your heart. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be